Okay, guys, so today we're talking about money, 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 money. So, moving from Nigeria to Canada, you will go through culture shock. Trust me, everyone I know has gone through it. Is it from walking down the street and you realize that everyone is smiling at you? Or is it going to places and people are staring at you and you're like, why are you looking at me? Or is it, the different food that Canada has to offer? Or is it how Canadians, behave and you're like, not really familiar with this. But guys, just get your mind prepared when you are coming to a new country to either adapt or to adapt, because that's the only option that you might have. But there are a lot of good things that comes out of moving to Canada, and one of it is the fact that you actually get paid a lot of money for giving birth. I know. The more kids you have, the more free money you get. Canada promotes having family, and they even have Family Day, which is a staff holiday where they encourage you to come together with your family to celebrate one another. So let's get down to business. I got pregnant in 2021 and gave birth in 2022. So when I got pregnant, I knew that I was going to be receiving less money, but didn't mind. Canada can give you up to 18 months of maternity leave, and so you can go and take care of your baby after you give birth. And this leave can be shared by either you or your spouse. My pregnancy experience was one of its kind. I had regular doctor visits, nothing really complicated. I carried my pregnancy for about 8 months and 3 weeks or so, and the baby was just cruising, refusing to come out. I'm like, oh, can you come out, please? I added a lot of weight, which was normal. I slept less. I never slept on my stomach during my pregnancy, because you can't, especially when you are past 4 months. So I had less baby cakes, in my stomach during pregnancy, and was concerned because some of my friends talked about how they can't sleep because their baby never stopped kicking, but mine was just so slow. She was just sleeping there. Yeah, I ate a lot of food. I traveled a lot while I was pregnant compared to the average pregnant woman around me. Because I love traveling, I needed to do something to just keep my mind away. I also walked a lot, even until my last few months of my pregnancy. I did have a fun time and also a not so fun times, guys. So all of the bad memories went away when I saw the first pay of my maternity leave money. Dumb. To my surprise, guys, the money started pouring in. I'm like, what? So let's get into the history. Prior to giving birth, my job paid me about $3,500 monthly after taxes, and I had other sides also too, but let's focus on my main job today. I got paid about $3,750 monthly in maternity leave, which is way more than my job paid me while I was working. Gosh! So let's break it down. I got about $1,136 bi-weekly in employment insurance, or people call it ER in Canada, and about $750 bi-weekly from my employer's top up, and I also got other government grants like $100 a month. There was also child subsidies and so on. So the money was just coming. I was so excited. I was just like, my job paid me way less, and maybe I can just have more kids and stay home. At this point. So a lot of women do that in Canada and just become stay-at-home moms because the government make children their priority and keep free money, and keep giving children free money so they can grow well. So you see people moving, with their kids to Canada, and you wonder why. Canada is their preferred destination or location. This is why. The only downside to this is you do not get enough physical support when it comes to raising your kids, especially when you're very little and you can't just leave them alone. So it will most likely be you and your partner doing it together, which can be fun and a lot of work too, especially when you are from a culture where the community raise your kids. So I'm from Nigeria, and it's easy to get family members, uncles, aunties, grandmother, grandfather, cousins to be all part of raising a kid, but not so much in Canada, because even getting visa for a brother or sister can be a hustle. Another downside is daycare can be expensive and have a long wait list if you live in a bigger city like Toronto, Vancouver, Victoria. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and daycare costs at most $250 a month, as long as your income is under $180,000 in a year. So guys, there you go. I'm still on maternity leave while making this video, and I'm just balling with all this money coming my way. It's fun and comforting. I might just not go back to work and just stay popping out the babies at this rate, because yeah, why not? Hope this video is an eye-opener for you. We're looking to getting to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please help us achieve this by subscribing and liking this video. See you guys in another video. Bye guys.